ever since Nick Shirley's video went viral exposing Minnesota and the huge welfare fraud that's going on over there, ICE did not hesitate and went down there and immediately investigated all the places that were on the video and more places, and actually arresting and deporting a lot of the illegal immigrants that are living there. So I reacted to this in my last video, and I even mentioned in the video that there's probably illegal immigrants living in there. That's why they won't allow them in there. And I guess I was right, because there's a bunch of illegal immigrants living in there. And in the light of this video coming out, Tim Walz is cooked. He is totally cooked, I'm telling you right now. And if the Trump administration doesn't act on this quickly and immediately throw this dude in handcuffs and throw him in federal prison, I will be very disappointed in the Trump administration. They promised us for the last year that they're going to arrest some of these, corrupt politicians out there openly giving their allegiance to different countries, and they're still in office. They're still in power. We are giving our tax money to these people that literally hate us. They literally hate us. So get this. These Somalians are making reaction videos to the video on TikTok. And there's actually TikToks that are coming out of the Somalians that live in Minnesota, and they're criticizing the video and Nick Shirley, and they're trying to say, oh, it just made us look bad and you guys are racist. So let's go ahead and check out these videos, because it kind of just shows, like, we don't really need these people in the country, right? I mean, if they're just leeching off the welfare system, not doing anything to protect them in society, literally hiding behind abandoned buildings, getting millions and billions of dollars given to them. We don't really need people like that in our country.
You mean to tell me you went all the way to Minnesota just to pocket watch, and then on top of that, put out misinformation? But that's what I'll be saying, like, bro, like, y'all say, like, this is getting out of hand, bro. We will not accept this. We will not tolerate this in the state of Somalia. I'm sick of these people, bro. I'm sick and tired of them, bro. They stay hating on us, bro. For what, bro? Like, leave us alone.
This dude said the state of Somalia. So they themselves even know that they conquered this state. This Minnesota is literally Somalia right now. It is crazy. Just saying the quiet part out loud. This is Somalia, guys. This is Somalia 2.0. This place is actually better than Somalia because we get free stuff. It's crazy. They're just outright just admitting that they're Somalia. This is Somalia now.
I'm a Minnesota Somalian. Of course I live in a big house funded by United States taxpayers.
I'm a Minnesota Somalian. Of course we have the most luxurious cars.
I'm Minnesota Somali. I'm champion border. Hi.
Bro, I couldn't even understand what he said. Did you guys even understand what this dude said? He doesn't even speak English. This dude did a TikTok and he doesn't even freaking speak our language.
I'm a Minnesota Somalian. Of course I married my sister to come here.
I'm a Minnesota Somalian. Of course I tell the government I feed 3,000 kids for no reason. Did you get the bill yet?
Hey, of course I'm a Minnesota Somalian. Of course we live in Minneapolis, nigga.
Hey, get the...
I'm a Minnesota Somalian. Of course I got 12 siblings. I don't even know half of their names.
I'm a Minnesota Somali. Of course Somalia was promised us 3,000 years ago.
Hi, Trump. I'm back so much.
What? What? This video sucks, but the only funny thing is the dude that doesn't even speak English. Like, what? Hold on, let me rewind that. Let me rewind what he just said. Because I don't know if I just can't speak English myself. Maybe I need to freaking have better hearing of the situation.
Hi, Trump. I'm back so much.
Hi, Trump. I'm back so much. Is that what he said? I don't even know what he said. What did he say? Yep. The public education system in Minnesota for the freaking Somalians is working great over there. And he's young, too. He's probably born here, and he still can't even speak the dang language here.
Literally, my friend just moved to Minnesota, and she was telling me how when she gave birth, it was all Somali staff. Her midwife was Somali. Her doctors were Somali. Her nurses were Somali. Like, that is so beautiful to see, and it should be celebrated.
They go back to your country and give birth over there. Why are you over here? This isn't Somalia. This is America. If you want to feel better about where you're at, go back to your country. If you want to feel more accepted. This is how the liberal mindset is. They bring all these people over here. They literally dominate Minnesota, and they're sitting there saying they're still the victim. It's crazy. The Somalians, they're just liberals. They have the liberal mindset. They are the victim. We must bow down to them and give them our land because it's stolen. And not only they're just people that are leeching off the government, they are entitled. They feel like they deserve this. Just like California with Mexicans. They feel like they're entitled to live here. It's crazy. Like in every state, there's like an immigration problem from some different country, and they feel entitled to this land for some reason.
Okay. Second of all, Trump, you should be thanking my people for giving a random Midwestern state that much clout and money. Like, I don't think, other than Chicago, I think Minnesota is really popping when it comes to tourism because of Somali Americans like me, okay? So you should be thanking us, because Minnesota would have been nothing if Somalis didn't move there. Like, if we're being honest, like, we have made that state pop, and we have made it beautiful for the rest of the world. So you should thank us, and if you want, you can donate Minnesota to the great country of Somalia. Like,
see? The great country of Somalia. Give money to Somalia. Give the United States and Minnesota is Somalia now. Hand it over, Trump. Hand over the money. But in actuality, they are just being elevated by these liberals, and they're feeling like they own the state. They literally gave the keys over to Somalia and said, "Hey, you guys own our state. Just go ahead and continue to vote for us, and we'll give you money still. It's your state." It's crazy to me. Wild corruption.
If you beef one Somali, you beef every Somali. If there's one thing about Somalis, they are going to ride out for their Somali brothers and sisters. They are going to crash out. They don't do one-on-ones. They're gonna jump you.
Why is he whispering, bro? Does he have to be quiet? Is freaking Ice in the other room has to whisper his TikTok? I don't know why this dude's whispering.
He's gonna go tell Rector. He's gonna go tell her brother Mo. He's gonna go tell Naima, and she's gonna tell her Upti. You are fucked if you get into beef with a Somali. Cause word will get out that you're beefing the Malis. And then it's up from there. Even if you think that Somali is miskin, they just watch anime and play PlayStation. They have someone in their network that is a trapper, that is on job. The Somali network is bigger than Google. It's even faster than Google. Next time you get into beef with a Somali, if you ever do, just let it slide. Because I promise you, you are going to have like 50,000 man on your case if you beef a Somali.
The entitlement in these people are so entitled. They think that you should bow down to them. And now they think they run the government now. They're the CIA now. If you go ahead and make fun, criticize, even say some mean things to Somalians, they will come after you. That he is threatening just people. This goes out to Nick Shirley. They think they took over. They think this is their country. All of America, not just freaking Minnesota, the whole country. If you mess with one of them, they will all come after you. That is a indirect threat. And these people who are here on a visa, illegally, legal status, they should be deported immediately. We should not have people like this in America doing this. We shouldn't have this.
I actually heard you guys pulled up to Owatonna, the big O, and you pulled up when I was not there? Oh, so puss ass boy. You gonna get popped next time I see your ass. Bring the whole cavalry. Yeah, boy, you guys are scared. Scared of the stingray, baby. Woo!
This is why I really respect ICE agents. They're going into very hostile territories. This is in America. It's not like we're going to a different country and doing this. This is inside our homeland. It's like these illegal immigrants. They come, they migrate, they get into one area, and they start slowly expanding. Minnesota is that place. They started in one area, and they started slowly infesting the whole entire state. Now, if you try to do something about it, oh, these people aren't supposed to be here. Well, we got to let them go. They will come together. That whole state will come together against you. So, I give a lot of condolences to ICE agents for doing this, because they go into hostile environments that everybody hates them. Even the citizens there. They hate them.
Only Americans who's concerned with the Somali business is the ones who have no life. They have a lot of time in their hand. They broke. They don't have no money, no ambition, nothing.
So, just questioning, hey, you're receiving government funding. Where is it going to? If you ask and you see blatant corruption, and you ask, you just have no life. You're trying to expose a huge scam, highly illegal and unethical, and you're gonna go around and say, "Oh yeah, you just have no life." These people are criminals, man. Criminals. These people on TikTok, They're saying all this stuff. They're criminals. And I hope they get found and deported. I hope I hope all these people in this video gets deported. I know that's kind of harsh to say, but if you're sitting there threatening Americans, thinking that you should be handed everything, telling us to bow down to Somalia, and you are on a visa or whatever, you get out of here. We don't need you in this country anymore. Goodbye.
Demanding to see children that are not yours at a daycare so you can record them is a level of pedophilia that has yet to be talked about.
You know, you're a normal person walking down the street, right? You go by a daycare, even several. There's areas that they're just on every corner, right? Walk by, you look around, you see no kids all the time. It could be the lunchtime, whatever. You're just going back and forth, and you notice, why are there no kids here? Then you go online. Hey, there's this big scam that's going on. And let me go ask why there's no kids there. So I go there and ask. See, this is what they do, guys. They will demonize you for asking questions. Like in the video I reacted to, they said, you're harassing me for asking me a simple question. Wasn't hard at all. It was actually very simple questions. This lady is trying to say, if you are trying to expose a fraud at a daycare center, you are automatically a pedo. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. You know, that's the same argument they make when they're trying to transition your 5-year-old kid.
My boy cashed out on the Cardi.
You know how it's coming. For them balls, they come on deck.
My boy cashed out on the Cardi.
You know how it's coming. For them balls, they come on deck. Cold-hearted little baby, you know I love to taste my.
And they're just flashing their scammed money in front of our faces. This came out of Minnesota after the Shirley video came out, and it's crazy. They just rubbing it in our faces. They're like, ha, we took your money, and there's nothing you can do about it because the government did it. It just should anger everybody, even if you don't live in Minnesota. This should make you mad. They're stealing your money in front of you and waving it in front of you saying, ha, we took your money. That's crazy, man. This is, man, hopefully they're legal, because if they're not, but now you guys can see what we're coming up against. A bunch of entitled, moronic people leeching off the government that aren't even supposed to be here. So in the end, who's going to win this? The Somalians that are getting handed over a state by incompetent people who don't know what they're doing, and they're going to rise up and take over the United States? Or is Trump just going to press one button in there and all of them are going to get deported out of this country? You guys decide in the comments below. And go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video.